I've now officially got more points than Charlton. I'm still driving, but here's my problem, right? I do, on behalf of the charity and behalf of touring, which has now ended, 70,000 miles, right, a year in my car. Now, you work that out. If you reckon that there is a traffic camera every couple of miles, that's 35,000 traffic cameras I've had to fucking dodge. Right now, I'm putting people in danger because I'm forever looking out the frigging window. I used to have a tom-tom thing that used to go tick, tick, and tell you where a camera was. Now, I've got a lovely new Mercedes, an English car bought in Reading off my son. And now he tells me that he's not allowed to tell me where the cameras are. What? What's that about? But there's a thing on it called a limiter. And it's rather like, you pilots will know this, fought in various wars, IFF, indication friend or foe. You have to keep changing that in wartime, just like you squawk 6724 or 1234, and it shows up on a radar what you are. So if you're in the war, your IFF code would be this, and it have to be changed every quarter of an hour, and sometimes you forget. Like sometimes I forget to put the limiter on, or I hit it the wrong way and it says 120, and then you go past the school and everyone moans. No, you can actually set your thing. But I wrote to a friend of mine who will remain nameless, or he won't remain a friend for a while, and he was part of the traffic ministry thing. Government ministers are ministers for 20 minutes, aren't they? If you look at Matt Hancock, he's getting the blame for everything in the world. How long has he been Secretary of State for the National Health or whatever? How long is he basically the boss of the NHS? The NHS started in 1947, 1948, if I'm right. Ernest Bevin was the Health Secretary. Matt Hancock's been doing it for, I don't know, 5 years? Less than 5 years. And he's getting the bollocking for everything that's gone wrong. Is it the government's fault that we haven't ordered all these gowns? Or is it the people that's in charge of the NHS trusts? I know they're rushed off their feet. And I know you can't stack these things. But don't let's all assign blame to the Minister of Health for not having fucking face masks. Why not have lead boots, as I said the other week? And this other thing about care homes. Most of the care homes that I've known, and I've known lots of owners of care homes, I've met them in Dubai and had drinks in their suites and things like that. Isn't it their job to protect the people that are paying a fortune to stay in their houses? Or is it easier just to blame Matt Hancock? Let's blame Matt Hancock. Let's blame Matt Hancock, the Football League thing's over. And Charlton, if it stays like this, my team Charlton, if they get any lower, they fall out the fucking paper. Now, with 9 games to go, which we would have 9-3, that's 20, it's a lot of points. We could have not been relegated. There's a chance that Charlton will be regulated out of the Championship, and that's terrible. And as soon as we get back to football, the better. Social distancing's never affected people at Charlton, as I've said before. I remember being on the terraces at Charlton, and I said to the bloke stood next to me, "Oi!" Still, let's get back. Traffic, right? So this is true. I got done 7 times once going down the A3 from Guildford to Portsmouth. 7 photographs, and I persuaded the judge that I was only paid for 1 fine because I was only speeding once, because I didn't slow down. So really, if there was 1,000 cameras, would I have been done 1,000 times? Well, that's not fair, is it? It didn't say slow down, it just took your picture. Maybe we should, to save some money, we'll stick cameras outside your house, so when a burglar comes in, just takes his picture and sends him a fine. You were seen burgling this house and fucking terrifying everybody, but we're not going to arrest you. You can go on a non-burglar course for 100 quid, or you get 3 points on your licence. It's fucking crazy. Scrap the cameras. Well, here's a better idea. Don't scrap the cameras. Keep photographing people that speed and then send them a bill. Not points. You don't want to ban them. You do not want to ban the people that use the service, do you? It's like having a pub and not letting fucking drunks in. When you go to sell your car, this is what happened in Dubai. You go to sell your car and the man says, you cannot sell because you have... Great accent, isn't it? Welsh, he's Welsh, Adam. You cannot sell this car, isn't it? Doesn't it? Because you've got 40 speeding fines, isn't it? So you have to pay your fines. Now, the last time I got banned, it was a totting up thing. I was doing 37 mile an hour in a 30 in the middle of fucking nowhere up north at 2 o'clock in the morning. You could have thrown a hand grenade down the street and not hurt anyone, but I got £1,000 fine and a 6 months ban. right, which really fucked me up. I had to have Kevin crashing cars every 2 minutes. But I paid £1,000, and I wrote to my mate who was a minister and said, this is ridiculous, because, and do you know what he said? Well, you shouldn't speed. I said, you're missing the point. I said, you've got £1,000 for the economy, which we need. You're not going to get another £1,000 out of me for 6 months. But if you hadn't banned me or given me points, I could possibly pay £200,000 a year to the government just by doing 7 miles an hour over the limit. It's crazy. This is the other thing they're moaning at now. Look, you can't win, can you? I saw Andrew Marr this morning giving Grant Shapps is it Schnaps? Schnaps. Grant Schnaps. Who's on? Grant Schnaps. Does he? Not surprised speaking to you, Andrew. You just want to assign blame. But Andrew, I don't think it's you. I think there's someone in your ear. Because you're like that. So, let us ask about what's going to happen with the Nightingale Hospital. And you could hear... oh, yeah. So, Nightingale Hospitals. Okay? What they're moaning at now. This will be one for Pierce. Bet your ass tomorrow morning. 5,000 people can go in them hospitals. There's only 40 people been through. Good. Good. Isn't that good news? It's good news that we're not overwhelmed and we have to bounce everyone out to this warehouse that's been brilliantly built by the military. Oh no, there's not enough nurses, there's not enough this, there's not enough people, there's not enough patients. Oh dear, I'll tell you what we'll do, just to make you stop money, we'll all go out and fucking catch it. How about that? And then we can say, oh, well done government, we've got beds. If there's no one going into these hospitals, surely it's a matter of success. I mean, it's up to you. Really? Oh, here we go. It's VE Day shortly, which means victory in Europe. Now, for you young people watching, we had a war with the Germans. People say we were fighting the Nazis. We weren't. We were fighting Germans. All these political correct people, EU, we're all friends now. No, they were fucking Germans. My dad didn't go over to fight the Nazis. He went to, well, he didn't go anyway, really. He went, my dad went to Lowestoft. Picking fruit. No, he didn't. He was in the Royal Artillery shooting down doodlebugs in Lowestoft. Why did you want to bomb Lowestoft? Then you fly over Lowestoft, you think pointless dropping any bombs. Looks as if someone's done it already. I don't care, do I?